Hey guys, so today we are going to make a birthday cake. This cake will have 3 layers and it's kind of a nugget style cake, so it will look rustic and beautiful at the same time. So let's bake it with me. First we will have to prepare the cake batter, and I will prepare the wet ingredient first. For this cake, my secret ingredient is the sour cream. Please add sour cream to your recipe and you will find your cake super moist and tender and also rich at the same time, and this will make your cake so much better, trust me. In a separate bowl, I'm gonna add all the dry ingredients and mix it well together. For today's cake, we are going to using the reverse creaming method. So what is the reverse creaming method? As you can see in the video, instead of creaming the butter, I add all of the butter into the dry ingredients and just mix everything until it's well combined. The final texture of the flour will be described as wet sand. After that, you can slowly add in the wet mixture because this mixture contains a lot of fat. So in order to prevent the batter from breaking, you should only add a little by a little and just well mix it, then add a little bit more. At the final step, I'm gonna add in the sprinkle and just mix well with it. To be honest, at first I would try to making like a funfetti style cake, but when it's mixed with the sprinkle and it turned into pink, and I don't know, but I kind of like this pink color. It look cute, right? Like I should be mad because it's not a funfetti cake, but I don't know. This pink just make me feel so good and cute. After baking, I will throw the pan a few times to let the cake release from the pan and just let it cool. It should take about 1 hour for the cake to be completely cool, and in the meantime we can make the cake crumb. This is the first time I try to make the cake crumb and it tastes so good. Like when you're adding the salt and the crunchiness to the cake, you could add like a extra layer of dimension and make you feel so satisfied because the cake itself is quite moist and tender, but when you have some crunchy texture to it, it just makes the cake feel so much more interesting. After mixing, we will have something like this. It feels like wet sand again. We will have to put it together and create like a tiny little bit of lump. After baking this, I find out that you should make like a small lump. It will taste better and it's also easier to decorate later. After baking, the crumb might be soft at first, but when you let it cool down, it will start to become crunchier and it's so delicious. And for today's cream, I'm gonna use a mixture of butter and cream cheese. First, I'm gonna beat the butter until it's become fluffier and turn into a pale white color, and then I'm gonna add the icing sugar and just mix this until everything is combined. You can find that the color now has turned become whiter, and at this step we can mix in with the cream cheese. All of the butter and cream cheese are at the same temperature. I put it outside for like 1 hour to let everything soften. The temperature of the ingredient is very important because if you mix in the cold butter or the cold cream cheese, your cream mixture will become lumpy immediately and it will not be good. My mixture is quite soft and you can see it have no lump at all and it's very smooth. After that, I'm gonna add all the cream into the piping bag. I find out that my cake layer is just a little bit too short, so I have baked half of the recipe to make an extra layer. For the original one, first I'm gonna cut out the top of the cake and then I'm gonna divide my cake into 2 equal pieces. If you don't have the thing that I put between my knife, you can just eyeball it and just make sure that your cut is nice, neat and even. So today we are going to make a naked style cake. I find out that the easiest way to make this is just put a hot plastic around your cake and then you can put the cream and all the cake crumb inside. This will be guaranteed you for a beautiful layer and equal cake. For the inside, I'm gonna add in the layer of cake crumb. This will not only add an extra layer of flavor, but it will also stabilize the cake. For the second layer, I'm gonna add in a cake soap with just simply milk. With this, the cake will become a little bit softer and it will melt in your mouth. From the second layer, it's just repeating all of the process all over again and just complete until everything is assembled. When you reach the top, I'm gonna add in all of the leftover cream cheese and just gonna smooth it as much as possible. I still have some leftover cake crumbs, so I'm gonna add it in the top to make it look more beautiful. And for the final step, we're gonna let the cake rest in the fridge for at least 3 hours to let all of the cream set, and then we can remove the hot plastic on the outside. I don't know how you feel, but the pink is so cute and beautiful in my opinion. Like when you mix it with the white, it just pop up so much and it looks so cute. And because this is a birthday cake, so we cannot forget the candle. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and if your birthday is coming soon, happy birthday and see you next time.